Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Make Your Life Better with Jo Cook, and I am here today to partly just say thank you for making my life better and to give you a dress update after my last video. So I'm filming this on Thursday and the faithful among you will expect that I've already done the dress. Haven't, but I have done some. You don't know how good I am at procrastinating. I'm very good at it. This is not a desirable skill, but it's one I have. A few life things got in the way at the weekend, and then work gets in the way. But last night, an hour of sitting down and watching Sewing Bee was really helpful, because I thought right before that, I am going to get that overlocker threaded. First theory thing, just to invent a new word, theory. And then when Sewing Bee is on, I can do some of the hand sewing. So if you haven't watched the first video, please do. I will link it in the various places you can link things. At the weekend, I put a video up all about being terrified about altering a bridesmaid dress for my friend, and how I'd procrastinated over it and how I was afraid that basically I was going to do it wrong. And she wouldn't hate me, but all the fears. And honestly, the comments on that video just made my week. I haven't been having the best day even today, and some more comments were coming in saying, you can do it, I know you can do it, you've probably already done it by now, which was why I thought, do you know what, I'm going to be real and make a video and say, well, not quite. But it has made progress. So I am about to sit down, in fact I'm already sat down. Behind you is my TV, and it is about to show one of the Euros football matches, England versus Denmark. Hopefully we're going to win, but this is England, so you never know. And so I thought I would pick up the dress and continue to do some hand sewing on it. And I can show you a bit of the dress in person, but actually, that reminds me, the other remarkable thing about today was that I'm wearing 2 handmade garments, which actually for my wardrobe as it stands at the moment, that's a lot. So I am going to insert some video for you so you can see what I'm wearing. I don't think the trousers are linen, but I think there might be a linen viscose mix, and it is the Jenny trouser by Closet Core Patterns, which I've made a lot. I went on a trouser fitting course, which actually wasn't brilliant. Locally about 6, it probably is about 6, no, maybe 3 months ago now. And I did learn a bit, and I'm not sure that the bottom part of the trousers, which you won't actually see on this video anyway, fits well, but I've got some ideas about where I need to pinch out the fabric. It's so hard fitting trousers. Have you ever noticed how on Sewing Bee they rarely do trousers? There's a reason. And the top is called Kabuki Tee by Paper Theory, which I assume, I know the Closet Core one will definitely still be available. I assume this is still available. What's great about it is it has this insert sleeve. So if you're doing something with stripes, which this is, I also was making it with almost no fabric. And so the sleeves, as you will see on the pictures, this is actually the seam that you can see there and here. And there is a seam down the center of the arm, and there is seam here. It's because I was sewing together literally like pattern Tetris, but fabric Tetris, to just make enough to cut out. I think I probably made it in about 50 centimeters of fabric. It's that ridiculous because it's also, as you'll have seen, tucked in. So yes, 2 handmade garments on one day, which is quite remarkable. And I didn't even think about that until I thought about making a video for you guys. And there it was in the stars. I should be doing it because you're wearing your handmade things. So I thought I'd give you a very quick look at the dress, or at least the dress. It's not on a human. It obviously looks beautiful on the particular human, but it is, bodice is like this. It has a waistband. It is fully laced up the back, which definitely helped with me not having to do any adjustments, because we can make it fit really well with the lacing, although boy oh boy does it take a while. And then, oh, I am sat on part of it. So the bottom part is really flowy. It is 3 layers, so there's a lining, and then because the top layer is this voile, there is an underlining to the top layer. So there's a lining that's on the inside that's meant for next to the body, which is, the 2 layers are the same. This layer, there is a lining that then faces the voile, so the seams are then on the inside of that one, which is this layer, and then there is the voile, which is this layer. And when it's all on, it's really flowy and beautiful. So I have so far done rolled hems for both of the inner layers because they won't be seen. And that's on my overlocker, which usually actually behaves quite well on a rolled seam, fingers crossed. And it did pretty well on this rolled hem. I haven't pressed it yet, so it does need a little bit of a press, but that's come out well. Then what I decided to do on the voile was to roll hem it. So I took my pins out and put the yellow thread in because I have had too many experiences. One is too many, let me tell you. I've had too many experiences where you pin something, especially a fabric that's it doesn't want to hold on to pins. They fall out. You've lost your line. You haven't got the person here who needs to have the dress on, so you don't know where to put the line back. Yeah, it's not good. So either I sew it when the person is here, which I actually forgot this time because I forgot my own process, or you put the pins in when they're here, and then the first thing I do when I pick the dress back up again is put some thread in so that that line is marked permanently, cannot come out by accident. So I did a rolled hem, which is okay, but the problem is the original hem, which I can't show you because it's gone now, was turned and sewed. I think I showed you that in the last video. So I am now going through the process of turning and hand sewing it. And again, that's not pressed, but it's coming out quite well. My only remaining worry is that it might be a little bit heavier than the original and might slightly change the drape. But as so many of you said, no one's going to be looking at her feet. No one's going to be crawling up her dress. Basically no one cares, in the most loving of ways, and you are absolutely right. So that is my dress update and my thank you update. I wanted to ask, if you have made it this far in the video, thank you so much. I had quite a few new subscribers from the last video, and if you're watching without subscribing, it would be lovely if you would subscribe. It means so much to people who have YouTube channels if you subscribe. Obviously you don't have to, but if you would like to, thank you very much. And one thing I would love to do on my channel is to actually talk to other people, like literally record it on Zoom or something like that, to other people who face sewing dilemmas or have sewing stories. And so many of you are super generous sharing in the comments. I love it. And of course, there's no pressure to do that, to want to be videoed talking. But if you love that idea, then would you email me on jocooketherapy@gmail.com. That is my business email address for my psychotherapy and counselling, and let me know that you'd like to talk about. You don't even have to know what you want to talk about, because we can talk about, for example, sewing mishaps or things we're afraid of in sewing, things we love in sewing. I just think it would bring so much life to the channel, and the best thing for me about the channel is the comment section. Just love it, love hearing from you, and I just feel like, you know, together we could make so much more of that. So if you're up for that, drop me an email. Like I said, not Joey Sewy anymore, jocooketherapy@gmail.com. It will have been here, and let me know. Thank you for watching. Hope you're having a good day. If you are facing a scary sewing thing, just do it. Go and do it. It's only fabric. You will be fine, and we've got your back. See you again next time. Bye.